welcome, Crystal
Thank
Ellis.
you.
Well, usually you're here with Dogs
Yes,
Forever,
yes.
but this time you're here with Project
That's right.
Linus.
I wear many hats.
You do wear many hats, and I love it. So tell us about Project Linus.
Yeah, Project Linus is a national organization, nonprofit, and we have a local chapter right here that many people are really unaware of. Our chapter coordinator is in Marion, and she serves the whole corridor, so Iowa City all the way up to Waterloo. And they provide handmade blankets to children in need, whether that be in a hospital, a clinic, a facility, social workers, foster children, anywhere where a child might need some warmth and comfort from a blanket, and that's what they do.
Yeah. So what's the background? How did this all get started?
You know, my event that is happening on Saturday, I was looking for something to do to give back at Christmas, and I started researching, and I found Project Linus, and I thought, well, I can't sew, and I'm not a quilter, and I'm not a knitter, and I'm not a crocheter, but I can sure tie 2 knots and a fleece blanket. So I got some friends together, and we started, and now this will be my 12th year hosting this event to help make the blankets for Project Linus.
Yeah. Do you know what the first year of Project Linus was? Like when it?
You know, I'm not sure when the actual organization was started, but it's been around for a very
probably
long
30
time.
years or
oh
so.
yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
And of course, it's named after.
Of Linus from Peanuts,
I
yes,
love that
absolutely.
so much.
Although his blanket is dirty and these are not, so.
Now, all the blankets that you make here, they stay in this
stay
area,
right
correct?
here.
Kind
Yep,
of where
so-
some of the hospitals,
You know, they go up to Covenant in Waterloo, St. Luke's, Mercy, Ronald McDonald House, the Children's Hospital, Four Oaks, anywhere where there's children or facilities that might have children in need. We don't ever get to meet them, which is fine, because but we just knowing that every blanket you make, one child is going to get that blanket, and that just gives you a little. Makes your little Grinch heart grow a little bit.
It does, absolutely. And you said like you have some events coming up where people.
Yep. So I host an annual event every year over at Salem United Methodist Church on the southwest side by Target. It's 11 to 3 this Saturday. And we just say bring fleece, so it's always 2 pieces. I always like bring a little sample because they end up like this with little knots. You just cut the strips, cut the edges off, tie 2 knots, and that's it. It's very easy. It's a nice thing for kids to do too if you have kids, as long as they can tie 2 tight knots.
Yeah.
And then you just pick out a nice, cute little pattern and then a matching bottom fleece, and we'll lay them out and tie them together, and we'll just knock out as many blankets as we can.
Okay.
And our chapter coordinator will be there with her sewing machine and her little sewing guild, and everybody, they'll sew on all the official Project Linus tags at the event so they can just go directly where they need to go.
And I know the tags, they say, you know,
They
not,
do.
not
They
for
say,
sale.
yes, they're
Project
not for
Linus,
sale.
Yeah, they're not for sale. So this
Yes,
is strictly
absolutely.
something that you give. And okay, I can't sew a button on.
Me either.
I'm terrible, but this event, you can do it even if you, like you said, if you can't sew.
I mean, people, if they can sew, can't sew, knitters, crocheters, if you can make a handmade blanket and you want to drop it off at the event, you can. You can also get in touch with our chapter coordinator. People can make donations as well. If you make a donation through projectlinus.org, you just make sure to note that it's going to your local chapter. Okay. They have a fundraising goal every year of $500 that they try to hit, so I always try to help her get that as well. But they have their own events too, like Make a Blanket Day. They have that twice a year. This event is just my own that I do on behalf of Project Linus, but the chapter coordinator comes as well.
And what else happens at the event? I mean, is there
There's a potluck, so you can come. We got some Christmas music. Bring a snack to share if you want. We have designated tables just for food, and then you'll wash your hands, clean up, because these blankets do go directly there. And if people do bring fleece and blankets, we just ask that they're not in scented garbage bags because you don't want that scented fragrance, toxic smell to get into the blankets. And unfortunately or unfortunately, try to keep them away from your pets because we can't have pet hair on them.
No, I know.
That's always a hard part for me.
That is hard, I know, right? Because I think the first thing, a cat or dog wants to do is,
the cat wants to lay right on
so
there. I know.
Let me lay here.
Yeah. Those kinds of things you have to be mindful of because these blankets are literally going directly to their kiddo. So we have to keep them food-free, fragrance-free, pet-free. So.
And you also like children who are in need. So
not just, they already have, issues in their tissues going on. The last thing they need is something on a blanket.
I know. This is such an amazing event that I really think a lot of people don't know about.
Right, yep.
Project Linus. Everybody knows Linus,
right? Yes, everybody's knows, and they call it Linus Project, or it's Project Linus. And it's my event is always the second Saturday in December at Salem United Methodist Church.
It's a great way to celebrate the holiday season
and
help out children who are in need.
Absolutely.
Yes. All right. Thank you
be
so
great.
much. It is going to be great. I really appreciate you being here.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're always here for Dogs
I know.
Forever. And you do.
Felt weird not bringing a dog in here.
You
Thank
really
you.
do, because you're doing the Dogs Forever and you're doing Project Linus.
Trying to get up there.
You are. Oh, you're there. You've been there a long time. Yeah. Thank you so much. If you want more information, we'll have this on our Facebook page if you want to help Project Linus.
That sounds great.
Thank you, Crystal.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right.